around.
What was that?
He said, "Have you not seen the dwarves? What damage the dwarves have caused upon me?"
Sorry, I was
Yeah.
attending.
And I said, I kind of didn't say anything. I just kind of looked kind of down at the ground and looked at that sideways to the party.
Jenny! Somebody is raiding my food. Go here. I need that.
All right. So, what exactly is it that you need help with? What do you expect from us?
I need to restore the damage, or help with restoring the damage the dwarves have inflicted upon this land.
And how would you expect us to help with this exactly?
Help me remove the mining equipment and recover the crystals.
Recover them from what?
From the dust they have been ground into.
Anybody brought super glue? Didn't.
You said you know this Baron, right?
Yes,
You trust this Baron.
yes.
He has promised us a great deal if we were to help him form an alliance with these elves. If you could help us, I'm sure that the Baron would be quite grateful and reward you with the help that you need.
He requested my help, not the other way around. Do as I asked, and your Baron shall receive the help he needs.
Very well then. And I look towards my party for assistance, because I have no idea how we are supposed to accomplish this.
Well, kind of.
Nani shrugs because she has no idea either.
No, I'm very absent-minded, I think, or distracted by too many things, but I kind of forgot what he wanted from us. Oh,
He
say
wanted us to restore things to how they were before the
Oh,
mining
yeah.
stuff,
Yeah, thanks for reminding.
including gluing back together crystals from dust.
Okay, so we're going from Aladdin to Mary Poppins now.
If you guys agree on helping him, then I'll make a time skip out of it.
Is that like a montage?
Yeah, at least for the mining clearing part.
Well, if that includes giving us a brilliant idea how we make crystals out of dust.
I will follow whatever Roy says.
The mining clearing is just breaking down the carts and putting it all on one place and clearing it out of the caves. And for the crystals, the wolf guides you further down into the sanctuary, where you step into a room. By the way, everyone should write up one ration, since the clearing out takes about a day.
I'm doing this by euro.
Johnny, you sure you don't want to do some wolf hunting down here?
No.
Get some ration.
I will stealth, shoot the wolf, and point at the wolf.
And then be bludgeoned by Anna and Hakon, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I will not do so.
Hey, wolf up. I'm sorry.
Hello, Wolf Cub. Your timing is epic. We're just talking about hunting wolves, and in comes Wolf Cub. That is ouch. Don't worry, Wolf Cub. Me and Binary are really protecting the wolves out here, so you're fine. You're fine.
The wolf is very lucky, I think.
Oh, you are.
I polish my balls.
Ooh.
The wolf leads you down further into a smaller room with, in the center, a basin of water. Let's see how I'm going to explain this. In the corners are like vines with a hollow, like that go out into a hollow tube-like thing, and it drips out some sort of yellow liquid. And in the center of the room is like a well sort of thing, except of course not man-made, with water in it. Let's see. The walls are covered in like some sort of yellowish green mix.
Don't worry, guys. I don't want any of this yellow stuff at all.
And if you look inside the well, you can see that at the bottom of the well is also that yellowish liquid stuff with green dust sprinkled across. And as you look around, you see that the stuff on the walls is slowly becoming solid.
Ooh. Right then, so I suppose we shall go retrieve the pouch of dust and throw it into the yellow goop that I don't want.
As you clean it up, as you were cleaning up the mining equipment, the Elon stacked all the green dust from the mines into this room.
How kind of him.
So there's like a mountain of green dust.
Resist urge to jump into mountain of green dust.
Yeah,
That's right. Do I have like a defense for like primal urges?
Check your will
No,
defense.
that's all roleplay.
It's willpower.
No, we're not playing Vampire the Masquerade.
Players roll for everything.
Right then. So does this come with an instruction book? Right? It was Scrooge McDuck, and then I dive into my green dust.
Well, there are books for everything here except for this. That's very inconvenient, Anna just grumbles.
Do we have any
Anything else you have in
instructions
place,
from
or what did happen?
What did you say,
I'm confused.
Juan?
I am confused by what happened and what is not. I had the impression we finished cleaning up the place.
Yes. You finished cleaning up the mining equipment.
Okay.
now the dust is in a pile?
Now the dust is in a pile.
Does we use
Yeah.
brooms to put the dust in
We
the
have no
pile?
instructions.
Ow! Oh,
we
Ginny,
just
that
start
looked very
Throwing
painful.
the dust into the yellow.
My dog just hit her head so hard. She's standing there staring in front of her like. That's distracting. Sorry about that. Oh, poor doggy, you great. Gosh. It's just looking sad now.
Alright, I go ahead and shovel some of the dust and throw it into the yellow goop.
The goop. I hope you don't destroy it that way.
You now
I
have
get
yellow
attacked?
with green dust.
Do I get attacked by a wolf?
With
No.
glittery
At this
goop,
point,
we have
I'll
glittery
wolf-
goop.
continue
The wolf
shoveling
is already,
dust.
the wolf is already left the building. Or
Okay.
the room.
Continue shoveling green dust and throwing it into the yellow goop.
Okay.
Does anything happen? Or now do we just
The
have
green dust is now on the yellow goop.
excellent? That's exactly what I wanted. I planned for this.
It looks very fancy, Anna says.
Yes. Harko's just stood there going, what the hell are they doing?
You notice that the green dust, or that the yellow goop, is like, how do you say it? Like, dough-ish of texture. Is that the right way to say it? Dough? I think that's the right
Dough?
pronunciation.
If you're talking about magical bread, yes.
Can I mush that into a rock shape
Yes.
with the green dust and the yellow
You know the game Cooking Mama?
the yellow
It's
goop
Cooking
doll?
Mama the idea.
What is going on?
Go on, Kyle.
I think spoons, Beans. I think spoons are needed. Right now I'm playing with goo.
Playing with you.
I would suggest that Anna find instructions from the what was started with an E.
Elon.
Elon. Before I make a mess of things down here.
I thought you were being so creative, and I just chuckles and starts searching for Elon.
Start sculpting a goop statue of Hakan.
They will like this, having a statue of a dwarf.
You
Yeah.
eventually find the sharp mind wandering around the place, checking everything to see if everything's cleaned up properly.
Excuse my ignorance, sir. Let's trying out the word, sir.
Yes.
Mr. Shard.
Mr. Yeah. But what are we supposed to do with the glittery dust stuff?
You must make new crystals out of it.
How is that done?
Have you ever baked bread?
No, can't say I have.
And here I was thinking you were up to the task.
Well, I
And
do.
you
I know
just
how they
run
bake
as
bread,
is.
but
Has some
that
experience with
requires an
Yes.
oven.
The walls.
No balls.
The walls. That's the advice.
I have an idea if you would come relay the information.
Yeah, waiting, and if he remains silent, he just shrugs and turns around and comes and says very randomly the walls, and then proceeds to explain.
Make a disappointed face and then start taking apart my lovely statue of Hakan that has come by quite nicely and start caking the goo and infused with green powder onto the walls.
As your hand comes close to the walls, you notice they give off some sort of warmth.
Excellent. I
Magic crystal oven. Wow.
just start caking the mixture onto the walls.
The mixture is now onto the walls.
Once again, this is exactly what I wanted.
We have glittery walls now. Oh, Anna takes a handful of dust and just looks at the wall confused. How am I supposed to make a crystal like baking bread by using a wall? This just. I am not learned. This is beyond me.
I give off a smirk. I look at Hakan and then back at the wall of goo and imprint my face into it.
Oh,
Wow. They're gonna kick us out, actually.
Hakon starts to think that maybe there's some kind of drug influence going on with the atmosphere and all the plants and stuff.
It's
What?
it's the fog man.
Well, Anna just like presses the powder, like tries to press it into the wall. I think it is earth or something.
no, you
A
can't.
stone.
Yeah.
Alright, so the dust just
Right.
falls to the ground.
I have no more ideas, so I'm going to do an Arcana check just to see if I can get any clues as to what the hell is going on here.
Constant, I've been watching them. Can I make a nature check as well?
For what?
To see the same thing, basically, if I can figure out what's supposed to be going on.
Roy, the dust is magical, the goo is magical, and the water is magical.
What?
Everything's
Yui.
Aside from the sword and the map and all.
Is my face print magic?
Yes.
And you have bits of magical on your face now.
Yes.
Exactly what I wanted.
I think they're sort of blurring your magic vision, but other.
It's how I keep my skin looking so young, guys.
Hmm.
Can I nature check to see if I have any clue of how these objects combine to form crystals?
You can try.
That's not gonna work then, is it?
You have no clue.
I see things.
A bit frustrated, I just start sprinkling the water everywhere. Basically just grabbing puddles and flinging it on the walls like a madman. The party is rather confused and thinks I might need a break.
So there is like the goo and there's water?
What?
There's goo, there's dust, and there's water.
What? Okay. Anna thinks that, well, if you want to make dough for bread, she thinks out loud, you kind of mix it with water, right? So she puts a little pile of dust on the floor and puts some water on it and starts mixing it.
Mixing it with the water and the dust.
Yeah. Trying to make dough.
Yeah, you get a green gooey stuff.
Gooey.
Is that different than the other gooey stuff that Roy put on the walls?
Roy put on the walls yellow gooey stuff with green dust.
And then I sprinkled water on it.
And then you sprinkled water on it.
So now we have green gooey.
What? You fell away, sorry.
We
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Falls away.
Oh yay.
The dust got to him. Oh no! Stay
He's
with us, man!
There's a bit too much of the dust.
Am I back?
Yeah.
I could hear you this time, so I continued talking, and then you guys were like, "Where is he?" We have green gooey stuff as well now, right?
Yes.
By combining all the ingredients.
By combining
Get your own!
green dust with water, you get green gooey stuff.
Sort of catching on and appearing very knowledgeable all of a sudden, Juhani makes herself some green gooey stuff with the consistency of bread dough by mixing ingredients in the right manner,
Yes.
and sticks some stuff on the wall that is about the size of a closed fist.
It's now on the wall.
Does it
And
change at all?
It slowly falls off the wall. Like groups of wall.
It is not turning into a crystal then.
No.
Anna grabs her gooey thingy and starts looking for a crevice in the wall.
There are crevices.
And she puts it inside.
It now lies inside of the crevice.
Does it turn into a crystal?
That's
What is this stuff? And she pokes it with the sword.
Hakon starts to think, should we not just, and gestures at his hammer, and then mentions the tree. It's starting to look like that's the only solution.
I just know nothing about magic. But apparently there's a way. And she pokes the gooey stuff with the sword again. With the sword.
green gooey stuff turns green.
Turns more green.
No. It's the same.
Ah, she says.
Juhani tries kneading the dough.
You try stabbing it with the glowy green sword. Will it not make it green and turn it into a crystal or something?
Why would this short person say that it would be like baking bread?
Oh, why couldn't he do it himself if he didn't have all the tools for it? You have the sword.
Because he's a tree. Trees don't have arms.
Shardman does.
Shard might have arms.
I'll,
He said, do you know how to bake bread? And I said, well, there was a conversation, and then I said, okay, to bake bread, we need to have an oven, and then he said the walls. But that doesn't make sense at all.
So put it at the wall and then touch it with the blade that turns things green.
I just
So
did.
get a green crystal. I mean, nothing makes sense at the moment. We're rubbing it against the walls. We're rubbing our faces against the dough in the walls. Nothing's happening. We're putting in crevices. So. The sword has magical power.
One sec.
Okay, can one of you please recap what's in the room?
Apparently we missed something.
I'm just gonna help you out, guys.
There's a thing, a goo fountain.
Yes.
We blame you for the puzzle.
There is a huge pile of dust.
Yes.
And there are decorated walls.
Yes.
I have a feeling there's something else in here as well that I forgot.
I just posted, I believe, that's a shard mine.
Hold on. Okay.
No, it's not the changeling face.
That's what I just thought.
Oh, it doesn't sound
It would
Oh,
be
the chat
awesome.
has no idea what's good.
It would be awesome. But no, it's not.
Well, what else is in the room then?
Yes, please, Roy, give us a recap of what is in the ring.
There was the plants that spill out yellow goo, a basin
Use
with
together.
water, and the green dust that you gathered.
Which is now on the walls mixed with the
Water.
But we used all three things, didn't we?
yes. We just threw all of it onto the wall and nothing happened.
That is indeed a sharp mind.
Why was I thinking?
And
Well, there was a
what
tree.
you did was this. Roy took green dust, mixed it with yellow goo, threw it on the walls, and then sprinkled it with water. That didn't work.
My face in it.
And put your face in it. And what Anna did was take green dust, mix it with the water to make green goo, put that on the walls, and that didn't work either.
And inside the wall?
It didn't stick in the wall. Yeah.
But
Oh,
the
it's
walls,
miscommunication then. I tried to mix the same green goo with the yellow goo as well.
And then
Well, what do I get?
yellow, green goo.
yellow green goo. Indeed.
And
put
I
it on
put
the
that
wall,
in the
bro.
things in the wall.
Hello?
Put your face in it.
I put. I do not put my face in it, but I put the yellow green goo into the things in the wall.
Okay. It's
And I
now
put
stuck on the
face.
wall.
In the wall?
In the wall.
I'll put my face in it.
And nothing is happening.
No.
Ah. I was hoping it would turn into crystal
I give
and
up.
just leave my face there. I fast forward through every combination of water, crystal, and goo. Every possible combination order.
Alright.
Yeah.
As soon as you sprinkle water onto Juhani's mixture, it turns into a crystal.
Hooray!
I usually don't allow this, but because we were busy all this time.
It took us about 40 minutes to figure out how to make crystal bread.
You always kept forgetting that one element. First it was like green dust with the water, but no yellow goo. Then it was green goo with the
But I
yellow
said I
goo.
combine everything, DM. Everything.
So there's
Including
two waters. It's dust, water, yellow goo, water.
Crystal.
Okay.
That's not how one makes bread. That sharp mind
That is
doesn't
not
know
how-
anything about baking.
I do believe we owe him a kick to his crystal balls on the way out.
As you are busy turning the green dust into the crystals, you hear footsteps approaching, lots of footsteps approaching from a small high platform on the wall. Like there's a higher platform there and it has a opening. And you hear footsteps approaching from the opening.
Arkon is grabbing his gear.
Puppet time!
Ready to roll initiative.
And as the footsteps come closer, you notice a large hobgoblin with a scar around one of his eyes.
Oh
Like, one of his
shit!
And he wields a big greatsword, and he says, "There they are.
And then half
Kill
says,
them."
crash rack! Like that.
And as the let's see, 3 bullywugs and a goblin jump down.
3 what?
Bullywugs, which are basically
I have no.
bipedal frogs.
Ew.
They're like
bullywugs,
murlocs,
3 bullywugs,
but they
and
look cuter though.
a goblin jump down from the platform. The hobgoblin laughs one time, ha, and turns around and moves away, walks away.
Bullywugs.
Shall we set up the battle screen? I kind of am hearing like the Pokemon battle music in my head. Dun, dun,
Oh
dun,
man,
dun,
something's
dun,
happening
dun,
here.
dun, dun.
Wow.
So we're going to extend our end time then.
Whatever you want. We can save the battle for later, but
I would prefer to get the experience on this run. That way, maybe we're level 2 for the next one.
no, you're not level 2. I can tell you that right now.
It's not 9 hours yet.
Yeah, I'm looking at Anna because she needs to drive still. So.
And get up
Yeah,
early
it's
tomorrow.
up to you.
It's up to you.
Well, it's up to me now. Why don't we discuss this off screen instead of putting me on the spot like this?
No problem. Break time.
We'll see if we get a farewell speech or a battle after this one, but I have some serious considering to do, so I'll see you guys in a sec together with the rest.